Hi, this is another successful case of an IAD appeal. This is my client, and in this case, there were three major grounds to break. The first ground was this is her third marriage, and the second ground was that she was accused in a criminal case. The third ground was she went to Thailand and didn't tell to her husband. These are the three major grounds. At the time of the interview, the officer noticed and he made a blue book with 250 pages. And based on that, these three grounds, I had to argue the case. And when I argued this case, I broke one by one. The first point was that she married three times, but the first two marriages, she never sponsored. So the panel considered this as the first marriage because in front of you, this is the first immigration case. This is the first sponsorship case. So consider this as the fresh one, de novo case. And the second ground was that she was accused in a case, but the case was acquitted. She was innocent in that case. The case acquitted, and she became free in that case. So the acquitted case, once she got acquittal, she's free from the case. That means she's innocent in that case. We cannot consider her about the previous allegation. That is just an allegation. Once it is freed from the court, she's freed. The third ground was the hardest part. It was about she went to Thailand and didn't tell to her husband about the trip. And in that case, once I asked in the cross-examinations, I asked and I used the fishing method in that case. The previous Supreme Court lawyers like the lawyers like Solis Rabji and Harir Salve, they always use that technique. In this case, I used the same technique, the fishing method. I asked, did you fight with your husband any time? Or did you argue with your husband ever? And at that time, the panel interfered the case, and the panel started to ask the same question. Did you ever fight? And what weird thing happened after the fight? And what did he say? She went to Thailand because of the weird fight. And the panel was convinced, and the panel asked one more case point that why didn't you inform that thing after you went to Thailand? And then she said we were on fight, that's why she could not say. And if after compromising the fight, if she says, then will be they will start another fight. So she wanted to avoid that fight again. That's why she didn't disclose that fact. And the Minister's Council also convinced that case, and the Minister's Council consented in this case, and this matter is a genuine, and this marriage is a genuine marriage, and they consented, and we won this another historic case. Thank you.